Okay, so and a majority of our population is still surviving. Like they can't even like put plate on the table. Okay, most of us are eating a lot of carbs. Okay, and a lot of sugar as well.
Hey everyone, before we begin this next episode of the Hello Mentor podcast, I just want to say if you're job searching or hiring, check out hiredly.com. We are not just another job platform, we make it easier to find the jobs that people actually want, and we help companies stand out to hire the right talent. So there's a lot of smart tech and there's a lot of human touch. That's Hiredly. So you can head to hiredly.com and give it a go. Hi everyone. It's another episode of the Hello Mentor podcast. We have Edwin Wang with us today. Edwin's the founder of Signature Markets. So
Thanks for inviting that.
yes, please, if you can kind of give us a quick intro.
Okay, so I'm Edwin. Okay, so Signature Market is a wellness grocer. Okay, and we sell everything to fit a lifestyle where instead of like surviving in this, you eat to survive. You come to Signature Market and we teach you how to eat and live your life to thrive. Yeah, that's our we teach you how to upgrade your life.
Right. Through food and all that.
Yeah, through food, through toxic-free products, and through our mindset workshop.
Mindset. Oh, okay. I mean, like that's very interesting because I've known Edwin for many years, and then in the beginning when I first knew you, I've always known you as a place where, I mean, you always sell these healthy snacks and all that, but it sounds like you evolved quite a lot. So you even do like mindset workshops and all that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we'd love to dive into that a bit more, but actually, one thing I find quite interesting was you come from an entrepreneurship background, meaning that Signature Market is not your first company.
Yes.
So the first company that you set up was everyday.com.my, right? I would love to hear the story like how was that? How did you first step into this world of entrepreneurship? How that started?
Okay, so the story started post dot-com boom. Okay, post dot-com boom. The Malaysian government set up Creator, did a lot of initiative. Okay, and as a geek like me, okay, who study computer science, and back then, right, because of dot-com boom, right, everyone thought like programmer is like the coolest thing, So I joined this competition called Venture 20. I joined this amazing competition. I forgot the name already. Yeah. And as a fresh grad, okay, I met a lot of adults, okay, and they look at me like, why you are like the genius,
Right.
yeah. So it makes me feel like, wow, like I'm very important and very amazing. I'm useful. I'm not just a nerdy programmer.
Right.
Yeah. So those kind of feeling makes me like, hey, yeah, I want to play that game, like the entrepreneurship game. Yeah. So that's how I venture into entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Right, because during those days, because of the dot-com boom, suddenly it became like the cool thing to do lah.
Yeah. Correct.
Right. I actually learned programming when I was very young, early 1990s. This is before the dot-com boom, and it was not cool then lah. So I suppose you found it at the right time, or it found you at
Yeah.
the right time.
I think it found me, okay, because at that particular time I just submitted my final year project. Like okay, like let's just submit my final year project, and everyone thought it's like the coolest thing ever. I'm like, okay, it's just a program.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because at the time, I suppose now it's much more common to know all this, right? But in those days, it was not so common.
Yeah. No, and and I remember the organizer is Mesdek. Mesdek is the ace of today. Yeah, so it's like wow, no, it's like a big recognition. It's like it's Mesdek's under Busa.
Right.
So and they have a lot of budget. It's a very awesome event and everything. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, what made you go into this software or programming world in the first place? Because, like you said, like that in those early days, it was not so hot, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What made you go into it?
Okay, so I born introvert. Okay, naturally I actually dislike talking to people. So this is like the perfect career for me. You know, like just do not disturb me. I'm doing programming and I don't need to go talk to people, do sales and everything. So it fits my character back then lah. You know, like it's the highest paying job and I don't need to talk to anyone. Yeah, so I'm an extremely introvert.
Right. Like, so you just talk to the computer, lah, basically, right?
Yeah, and still get high pay.
As you get hired, right. Oh, that's how you went into the whole.
Yeah,
Right.
it fits to my mindset, everything lah. You know, yeah, that industry of field just fits into my character. Yeah.
Right. So because of the whole .com boom, you decided to start a .com, I suppose. That's how you started this whole tech. It became like a techie, like a tech entrepreneur, lah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and what was that like? What may tell us a bit more about that first company you built, everyday.com. Like, how long were you running it? What was the journey like? That first one.
So before the everyday.com.my, okay, I have a few projects, okay, and the government is giving a lot of grants, okay. So Creator is the first one, no, I'm part of the first batch, okay, and it's actually very glamour and very fun, okay, and but then no, like just a singer, right? No, if you come out to the industry and you got a bit of grant, but then you are not there, no, and you are not famous. You don't earn a lot of money. So there's a period of time like maybe 4 to 5 years where it's like so-called struggling, you know, I have to take up a lot of freelance job just to fuel my project, okay, and I went into like teaching as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
And because I'm a tech background, and I decided to like, okay, let's do the entrepreneurship thing. Then I did my MBA part time as well. So there's those time of like, you are there, you seems like you are there, but then you're not there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Then I did it for like 5 years before. No, I went back into employment. Okay, and I did that for 2 years. Okay, while doing my side gig. Okay, my side gig is a blog. Okay, back then, everyone is going into advertising, Google ads. No, there's Nafnang, there is Inity, where you build a blog, then you put a lot of ads in it, then you are able to earn the ads money. Okay, and me and my co-founder, right now co-founder, okay, we have similar interests. Okay, so we are shopaholic. Okay, and we are pretty poor. Okay, so what we do is on the weekend we will just go to warehouse sales, go and find all the reject stuff, you know, and we found out that, you know, there's a gap in the market where this kind of information is very hard to find. Okay, so we want to compile it into a blog, and after 2 years of doing that, you know, our blog is extremely famous.
Right.
Yeah, but the money that we earn is, you know, like yeah, it's okay. This can cover the server costs, then and a bit of extra money, but it's not a lot. Okay,
So it's like there's a very high traffic blog, but there are a lot of challenges how to monetize the blog.
yeah, exactly. Then one day the TechCrunch I saw this news Groupon. Okay, it's all about discounted coupons, group buying. Okay, and it's like a light bulb moment for me. So I was like, okay, we already have the crowd. Okay, everyone is looking for good deals. Okay, so let's plug that in. Okay, that's our monetize engine to like make it big. Okay, true indeed. Okay, the first few deals was amazing. It sold like 1,003 coupons. Is like, oh my god, like 2-3 days, 1,003 coupon is already like 30 to 40K. Yeah, that's so wow. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it's yeah. It become our first success company. Yeah.
Right. So you started as a blog, and the blog was listing out like products that are hard to find. Is it something like that?
No, it's actually warehouse sales information.
Warehouse sales. I
Yeah.
see.
So
Right.
which weekend has warehouse sales?
Oh yeah. Okay. And Malaysians love a good sale, right? Yeah.
Definitely, 15 to 16 years ago. Okay, so Malaysia GDP per capita is very low, yeah, and everyone wants to like own a Samsonite, Nike, all those kind of big brands. Yeah,
Right.
this warehouse sales is the go-to.
And the 5 years you mentioned that you're doing freelancing, a bit of teaching here and there. Is this when you're building this or this before? Like what were you, is it just purely freelancing or is it because you're trying to build something at that time? That's why you're doing a lot of freelancing.
So at that time is really doing on a lot of projects, okay, and it's all purely based on grants. It's like so-called grant pioneer.
Right.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, I have this Linux projects, then I get grants,
And you try to build something and hopefully becomes a business.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I see, right. But of course, it's not enough to feed and sustain you, so you have to do a lot of freelance work. Lah.
Yes,
Is it?
exactly.
Right.
So it's no it's not here or not there. It's just in the middle.
Right. So in a way, I can say that you tried for many years, right? In the early days, like it sounds like if I'm using my own words, it's like you were always a technology person. That's your background. You saw the internet was booming, right? You saw there's something very unique that's coming out. There's some opportunity. You wanted to try to build something here, lah. But it took a long time, right, until you finally hit lah with the everyday.com.my. That was the first time. Oh, you started to build something that it's an actual business, can monetize and grow and revenue and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Then eventually, and then it was acquired, right?
Yeah, it's a we got our Series A from South Korea. Okay, there's one company called Ticket Monster from South Korea. Okay, and for Series A, we already sold like majority to them. Okay, because we are actually pretty green and we are new in business. The intention is very simple. We just want to learn. Okay, so they bought us flight ticket to South Korea and stay at South Korea for a few weeks to learn, and it's a very fun journey. Most of my journey, right, when I look back, right, it's more towards fun rather than like, oh, I want to become a millionaire, multi-billionaire. It's more towards like, oh, it's fun, no? I've not tried this before, no? I've never experienced this before. Yeah, it's more based on fun. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
So it's always sort of driven by like your interest, lah. Something that you find very interesting. You're curious about a lot of the experience that you get. why are you doing this?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So not so much because like, I want to make a lot of money. Like you're not thinking about it as a business, right? It sounds like you're thinking a bit more of like, what are you experiencing every day when you're doing this?
Yes. Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. I think if I focus more on money, right, then I won't be so successful today. Okay. Because through all those kind of journey, I learned so much. Because after the South Korea trip, then the South Korea actually sold to LivingSocial with US. Then we get to go US again to learn their mindset and everything. So it's like, wow, that it's actually instead of like money, that it is an opportunity to learn, opportunity to upgrade, and I'm I'm not coming from a wealthy family, so it's a very grateful opportunity to get to learn all the cool stuff. Yeah.
Right. I mean, the exposure is very unique.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Right. So eventually it was acquired by LivingSocial. So then you became part of LivingSocial.
Yes. Actually, the Ticket Monster sold the whole group to no, they took us as a story, okay, to up their valuation. Then they sold the whole thing to LivingSocial for a higher valuation. So we are part of the story, but then it's fine, no. We focus more on our experience rather than like.
Got it. So you learned a lot from that experience. Do you think it's-
Definitely. Yeah.
Right. How big was your team in that stage? Do you hire people, or is it just a very small team? Or
Before the South Korean borders, okay, we are like maybe 20.
okay,
Then once they come in, they send someone in, and we are hiring like 20 staff a week.
oh,
Okay, and every week is like every month. Okay, every week we have all hands Monday, and we are introducing like 20 new staff. And, yeah, and the revenue grew from 200K to 4 million per month. Yeah, and the staff becomes like from 20 to 160.
so huge.
Yeah, so it's a good learning experience, and we will definitely not do this kind of things if the company is not fully sold to like some bigger guys.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
so it's a blessing in disguise that we get to learn all those kind of experience.
I see.
Yeah.
So at the peak, how big was the company that you were running at that time?
It's around 160 stuff.
160 sound as a peak. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. And you were still running it, even though that you obviously owned by a bigger company, but you had to run a company this size, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Up until we actually sold to LivingSocial,
Right.
then LivingSocial, their mindset is totally different. Okay, because for South Korea, it's always about like just hustle your way, then at night just drink to forget everything, and tomorrow go again. No, it's wow, it's a very typical Asian culture. Then we learn US culture is all about calculation, all about mathematics. So instead of hustling, you just look at the Excel sheets.
And very number driven, metric driven.
Yeah, it's all metrics driven. Yeah. It's a whole total different kind of learning experience. Yeah. We learn how to structure the whole company to make it a machine, like a production line rather than like hustle your way. So everything is SOP, everything is process.
I see. I see. Because you are scaling already, lah.
Yeah,
Correct. And tell me about how you started Signature Market. But what's the gap between when you left? I guess you were leaving social then.
Yep.
And then started Signature Market. What was that gap and how did it start?
So during that short 2 years, okay, is like 10 or 20 years maybe, because like in Alibaba they work like like 776, okay, we work like 8 12 7, means we wake up, we work until collapse, then the next day work again, and there's no break, and it's 7 days a week. Okay, so it's so fast paced. Okay, and I actually gained a lot of weight. Okay, very stressful. Okay, do a lot of eating to just cover it up.
Is it?
Okay, yeah, and I was sick, almost sick every week. Yeah, so it's really really bad health. Okay, and immediately after I quit the job, then I went into like 2 years of like, okay, like just heal and just reset back, just learn how to be healthy back again, and just travel around the world to explore myself. Okay, and I found out that actually Malaysian really don't know how to eat, how to live. Okay, so that's why me and my co-founder decided to like, okay, let's start this company to like teach Malaysian how to live their lifestyle.
Right. So you were, sounds like you were quite burnt out in a way when you
Yeah,
first left. Very burnt out.
Yeah, very burnt out.
Wow, so you did 7 days a week, morning to midnight. Oh wow, that's
The benefit is actually the money. Okay, back then I was like in my 30s, early 30s, and money is everything. The 20 years old mindset, right? Earn a lot of money and retire early. Okay, I guess at that time I feel like, oh, I achieve it, huge money in the bank. Okay, in my 30s I experienced get everything and lose it all. Yeah, so that it is a lot of like very fun kind of experience.
right. But tell me what you mean by experiencing like get everything and lose it all. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, have you heard of like, like those celebrities who like have few hundred millions, like then the next thing they have nothing, they are bankrupt. Like, how can that possible? So it's all because of the mindset. Yeah, back then my mindset was like, okay, I have this pile of money, so how do I uh not lose this money? Right, so my mindset every day is like, is actually pretty stressed, how to beat the inflation, how to not lose this money. So it's very stressed. Because I'm focusing on not to lose this kind of money, then congratulations to me, I lose everything. Yeah, that's the poor people's mindset.
Right. When you say lose everything, you mean in terms of like your own like mental health and stuff like that. Is that what you're referring to? Like,
Of course, including the money as well, lah.
including money. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, right. You spent it all in the end.
No, got a lot of people like thought like, oh, okay, you rich, you must have bought Ferrari and everything. No, it's actually not that. Okay, because I have that kind of mindset, right? Even if I follow by investing and everything, anyhow you will lose money.
Right. Eventually you.
Eventually you'll be, no, it's not based on LV or everything. No, I do read the book called Investing for Dummies. Because of the mindset, anyhow, eventually you lose it all.
Right. And then you started Signature Market after that. Is it?
Yeah. I follow the rules of like, okay, let's like don't put everything in one basket. Okay, 30% of it, okay, let's do a business. Okay, so my 30% is doing Signature Market.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's
So you started by putting some money to start this signature market business?
yes, correct.
Right. What gave you the idea like this is what we're going to try?
Okay, so back then we found out that actually because we are living in a developing country, okay, so and a majority of our population is still surviving. Now, like they can't even like put plate on the table. Okay, most of us are eating a lot of carbs. Okay, and a lot of sugar as well. Okay, and everyone is selling very high sugar food. Okay, we decided to like okay instead of like doing what everyone is doing. Okay, instead of like chasing for the wave, let's develop something that is more advanced and wait for the wave. So the wave that we are waiting for is when Malaysian will become developed country. Okay, then when the population become developed country, right? The mindset change. No, instead of like eating to survive, they want to thrive. No, they want to eat something that fuels their brain, their gut health. You know, so it's a totally different mindset. We was thinking like okay, we started in 2014, okay, and the prime minister back then give us like very high confidence that we will be a developed country by 2020. Okay, so it looks very promising. Okay, and the prime minister even promoting organic chia seed and everyone is eating organic chia seed, organic quinoa. Okay, it looks pretty on track until certain thing happens. Yeah.
Right.
We did not meet that. Okay, but uh, but we are pretty confident by 2030 we will meet our developed country status.
I understand, right? So in a way, like when the country gets richer, like more developed, more affluent, then people tend to be more health conscious, right? More and more.
It's actually the mindset. No,
Mindset.
They don't eat just to survive. Okay, right now a lot of population they just eat like oh okay this one is 10 ringgit so I settle.
Right.
Okay, so survive lor can survive lor.
Right.
So it's not about like okay I need how many protein, I need how many fiber for a day to have a good brain health, gut health, so that my body functions well. I get a lot of creativity. I get a lot of energy to think and yeah. So
I see. So people are more consciously choosing like choosing what is what food they want and all that.
yes, right. Yeah.
Right. And
That's early this year. I went to US, LA, and the amount of protein that they give per serving is a lot. Yeah. Those developed country you can see like they eat a lot of protein. You know, like I just came back from Singapore, and their nasi lemak has the half chicken choice.
oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Right.
More developed country they eat more protein rather than more rice.
I see. So you saw, I guess instead of like waiting for the wave to come, you saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
Then you just like you went you started first lah. You built this thing, and then when the wave come, then you will grow with it.
Yes,
Right.
correct.
But I find it interesting because I feel that actually signature market go very well. Like you're one of the I consider like household brand names in this phase. Even though it's not very obvious that the weight is here yet lah. But you've also grown very successfully. What do you think is led to the success of the company so far?
Yeah. Because we are not mainstream yet. Okay. So there's not much competition. It's like, the cake is so small. No. No. Why don't I target the mass market? No. That's where the big money is right now. Is more sexy. All the investor wants to invest there. No. This niche market. No. It may come or it may not come. So most of the companies, they would just focus more on like, okay, let's focus on money first, like earn money right now first, instead of like invest in the future. Yeah, we chosen the later one. Is because I went to US, okay, and I saw this amazing company called Traders Joe, okay, and their whole wellness grocer is all own brand, okay, and it's actually very difficult to create like everything own brand. No, but with time, okay, we are able to create that, okay. If we use like 1 or 2 years, it's actually very difficult. Yeah, because we need to curate the products and everything. So it gives us a really huge ample time to curate all the products. And this year we are 10 years old. So there's like 10 years to go the whole Asia to create the best wellness product.
So you buy across Asia, is it? Like you curate across Asia?
Yes. Our manufacturer is across the whole Asia.
Oh, so interesting. What's your process? Are you the one that decides, or like how do you go and choose where to source from and what is a good quality product? How do you decide?
Okay, so my partner is actually someone who loves to live. Okay, he actually likes to try a lot of products, like to try everything, like from face mask to shampoo to food. Okay, he has a very deep distinction of, okay, what grade this food is, like coffee, there's a lot of grades. So by drinking, he will know like, oh, is this grade or that grade? Okay, what is the market segment? So he has this amazing talent, right? See, back in LivingSocial, he's the QA guy. Okay, is also my co-founder, but he's very good in QA. Okay, so when the salesperson brings in the team, he will predict like, oh, this deal will be bestseller. This deal cannot, must go negotiate again. So he has this amazing talent of like knowing what consumer wants, at what price point, what is the quality standard, what is the range. Yeah, so that's his talent.
And this is what we call like gut feeling, right? Is that what it is? Like, is instinct for what works and what won't work?
Is actually not very much of gut feeling. It's very much of experience.
Experience, right?
It's just like, how do you know this wine is nice? Okay, because I drink 10, I drink 100 different wine, and I love this one. So of course I know this is nice, right? It's not through knowledge or anything. It's through experience. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. So you source across Asia, and then just now, and when we first started the chat, you said that you're doing wellness workshops or mindset workshops now. Is this something like that?
Yeah. Actually, from first day, right? Our vision is to upgrade Malaysian. Okay. So we actually our target market is actually upper M40. Okay, and we want to upgrade them to T20. Okay, so by loving themselves, by using toxic free product, and eating based on like nutrition to thrive in their life. We are teaching them that kind of things. Okay, and at the same time, we also feel, instead of just eating or using all the aromatherapy to love yourself, mindset is also a very important part. Okay, because when you upgraded to T20, right, we want to upgrade them to have the mindset of abundance mindset, where they go up to T20, then they don't bully people, or it's not toxic or anything. Is the mindset also upgrades together with their wealth. Yeah, we instill a lot of like, like giving back to the society, those kind of mindset. Yeah.
Right. And you do this through what, workshops and classes and all that, is it?
So we actually have a team called community team, and we started in 2020. Okay, back then it's COVID, so there's a lot of mental health issues. Now we every Tuesday we have we invited some speaker to speak about mental health, to speak about like their family relationship, what's their childhood trauma, so all those kind of topics. Yeah.
I see. So I'm just very curious because obviously it's a second business you're growing. When you first started the business, how do you turn the idea into a business plan like that? Like how do you create a plan for let's say you got an idea that okay, like we think people will care about, let's say, all these food products now, the wave will come soon. Then you need to plan, right? Like how do you have a process for that? Or do you do first?
Yeah. I got a lot of people always like are waiting for the perfect plan before they start execution. Okay. For us it's always about the fun. Okay. We always jump into it and explore along the way. So when we started like everyday.com.my, it is a blog, then it transitioned into something that earns money, right? So for signature market, we started as a subscription box, okay, because it's cool. Then it does not earn money. Then after 2 years, we actually pivoted to a full-fledged wellness grocer. So it's actually a process. It's actually a process rather than like okay, I know already. Yeah. Back then, when we transition into a wellness grocer, our strategy is more towards like okay, make the healthy food super affordable. Okay. But today we ditch that already because Malaysia is pretty rich already. They don't need those discounts. So we can up our margin and take that money and invest in more capacity and more formats and yeah. The business model always evolve rather than like I know this business model and for the next 20 or 30 years I'm gonna use this business model.
Right. So if you want to build a very big company, it sounds like actually you should just start something and then you kind of adapt as you go, right? Something like that, right? So that you, in a way, you don't have to overthink the plan also. You just start something, you adapt as you go.
In this world the trend always change. Okay, back then is most of our SKU is very Australian based. Okay, then right now it's very China based. No, it really depends on what's the trend right now. Yeah. Right now a lot of our customer likes China pop. So they are very into mala and everything. We have to do it as well.
Oh, I see. Whereas Plaza is a big thing now.
Mala is the big thing. The mystery box is the big thing. It evolved over the years, and it really depends on what is trending back then. Okay, because the image that we want to portray is not like oh it's healthy food, it's boring, it's not delicious. No, our brand is more like oh it's very fun, it's delicious, and at the same time it's healthier for you. That's the brand that we are portraying.
I see, right. And in the early days of Signature Market, what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced? And how did you overcome it?
So okay. So I think there's not much big challenge. I think the biggest challenge is actually back in 2022. Okay. Because 2020 is COVID and 2022 is no 2021 is also COVID. Okay. And Malaysians mindset is like, if I get COVID and I'm not healthy, then I have a big percentage of dying, right? So everyone is too healthy. So we actually grew like a lot during COVID. But then in 2022, everyone was like, why should I be healthy? Okay, the trend is downtrend for 3 years. Okay, yeah, that's the most difficult part because we have to explain to investor why the revenue drops, why it's not trending anymore for people to live a healthy lifestyle. Okay, but the good news is this year is coming back at a big way. Yeah,
So you can see that healthy lifestyle is coming back.
yeah, definitely. There's a lot of movement on wellness right now. It's booming like crazy. Everyone is talking about it. I don't know about your friends, but then all my friends is playing pickleball. Why? Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's a very hot thing now. Pickleball. Yes.
And the cold dips, and Pilates. There's so many Pilates opening left and right, and everyone is changing from coffee to matcha. So it's like the trend is so fast and is fueled by the US trend. Yeah, the US trend. Now the wellness trend is fueled by US.
Right. And there's a lot of like yeah, said like young people don't drink alcohol anymore, and I think now there's this whole big boom about taking supplements and all that. I can see this happening, especially driven by the US. Right, there's a lot of like influencers like those Brian Johnson come out, with his theory of wanting to live very long and all that.
Yeah.
It's changed the culture lah.
Yes,
right,
yes,
of the
yes,
people.
yes. Exactly.
Right. Oh, okay. So it grew. I find it just actually so highly we are a recruitment company, right? So actually also during the lockdown time, the first year or so, the recruitment got affected.
Okay.
And then after that, when the lockdown lifted or the people stopped worrying a bit about COVID, actually our recruitment was very high. Suddenly, a lot of companies were hiring people. There's an economic boom, and we also benefited a lot from it. And then after that, also after a while, it just normalized. It just went the other way. It dipped, right? So the market goes up and down a lot.
Yeah.
Right, and then you, like you say, then you to manage your investors and all that about expectation, right? Some of it is really from us building the company, and some of it is like driven by what's happening outside the company.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Because there's war and there's inflation, there's tariff, some more. But the surprising thing is like even with the tariff, we grew quite a lot this year.
Interesting, actually. Yeah. Obviously, when the first news first came out, I thought, wow, what's going to happen to all the world economy? But you observe that not so much. It seems okay.
No, because the wellness trend is booming. Yeah, we are actually transitioning from knowledge economy to creative economy. So got a lot of people they actually are very educated and they focus on eating whole food to fuel their brain health and gut health. Okay, it's a very compelling reason for them to eat healthy back. Yeah.
Tell me a bit more about what you mean by moving from a knowledge economy to like a creator economy. Is it like a creative economy?
Yeah. Like AI, right? ChatGPT has been around for like 2 years and obviously US adopted it first. Okay, and early this year I went to US and the adoption level is very extremely high. I went to a FMCG fair and everyone was using it in a very deep way. And I also went to China. Everyone is everywhere is AI. They don't see doctor anymore. They take blood test, then put it in AI, and all is systemized. So it's just so wow, it has not happened in Malaysia in a big way yet. Okay, we are still using it as a Google, but then of course it's coming. Of course it's coming. So
Oh wow, I didn't know that's happening. So in China, you can do a blood test without a doctor.
yeah, so if you want to go and see doctor, the riders will just bring you the key, then you just get your blood test, then the riders just send it to the lab, okay, the AI lab, then by the next 30 minutes you get your prescription, yeah, and just pay for your medicine, and there's another rider coming, just send you the medicine, and your MC is directly sent to your companies. It's very systemized.
Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't even know that. Oh, wow, so advanced, right?
Yeah. When it's so advanced, right? We found out that a lot of white collar workers are pretty risky of getting replaced.
Right.
Okay, so those white collar workers who survive, actually they actually eat a lot of protein. They focus on fiber, their gut health. Okay, the way how US eat is so different. They eat a lot of protein. Their grocery store is also a lot of gut health products and protein. Yeah, so it's actually an eye opener for the future.
Right. It's like so you mentioned gut health, so there's a lot of focus on things like gut health right now, is it?
Yeah, so Pepsi just bought a company called Poppy for like 2 billion, and it's a drink to like improve your gut health. There's probiotic and everything. Instead of like just drinking something for fun, why don't I drink something that gives me creativity, right? Or drink something that helps me sleep so that I can perform better. So now everyone is going into this kind of trend, how to perform better. Yeah. So it's actually not about the technology. It's more towards like the biggest mindset shift in human history right now. Yeah.
Right.
So I give you an example, the travel industry is booming, okay, and Mars Airline is always losing money, but then last year, like, why earning so much money? Okay, because there's this trend of people traveling out, okay, to get a lot of experience so that they can perform better in their work. Rather than like, no, I've been working for a few months, and I just need escape, just lay down and do nothing. No, right now the mindset is so different. People travel to learn more things so that they can thrive more in their work. So the conversation is totally, the conversation and mindset is totally shifted.
Right. So curious, right? So let's say now you can see that the trend is different. So I suppose Signature Market as a company, you probably will go up along with this trend. So in a way you have to prepare to scale, right? A bit. I don't know, what do you have how do you think about scaling? How do you scale the team rapidly? Do you just hire more people, or do you have a process? How do you look at this?
For us, when we started, okay, our scaling factor is actually Facebook, okay, because Facebook is very cheap to acquire customer, so we raise a lot of money just to acquire a lot of customer, and over the period where Facebook is still cheap, we actually acquired like 600K customers, okay, and the formula breaks in end of 2021, where there's this thing where the Apple blocks cookies and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's why we no longer focus on online right now. For these few years, we found our next product market fit, which is retail. We are aggressively expanding our retail. Last year we opened 5 outlets, and this year we are projected to open another 5 outlets as well. Yeah.
So you see the future of scaling this as like going more offline, like go more retail, high touch type of approach.
Yes. The mathematics and metrics is so much healthier. Yeah. And we feel at the end of the day, grocery is still retail is the best channel. It's still the best channel.
I see. Right. So we're moving like, because I think at one point there's a big boom, like e-commerce boom or this digital all boom, right? So now you think it's swinging the other way a little bit. Like it's healthier from a unit economics or metrics point of view to focus on retail store.
Yes, exactly. For now.
For now.
Maybe for the next few months, Meta come out with something AI, then it's that like instead of like fixed to one business model, just relax and wait for the trend to come, and when the trend comes or the opportunity comes, then we find other ways to acquire more customer.
Right. No, this is very interesting topic even for us because as you know now, ChatGPT has been here 2 years.
Yeah.
So even I'm hearing a lot of comments about people saying that when people do search now on Google, a lot of platforms are getting a lot less organic traffic.
Yes.
Because even Google is using AI to summarize search results, so not sending traffic to so many people anymore. So it really sounds like actually the online strategy right now is not so good as let's say 5 years ago, not so effective.
Exactly.
And then maybe we are swinging more to like the real world already, back to the real world, because the business, when they invest money online, it doesn't work so well anymore. So you still have to find a way to acquire customer, right? So everyone's going more offline. Do you think that's going to, do you also see things like organic traffic is dropping? So another factor why you should go offline?
I think these few years there will be a huge shakeup. Okay. And I still does not know at the end of the day how it becomes. Okay. So just take one step at a time. So there's a lot of things changing. People's mindset is changing in a big way. So the technology is changing. So there's ChatGPT 4, maybe 5. And there's so many companies dumping like billions to create this new thing. So instead of like make a conclusion right now. Yeah. So we decided to like, okay, just look at what will work now. Just focus on the things that work right now. We just do that. Then after that only see what other opportunities were there.
Right. But I agree though, the pace of change right now is quite fast and very unpredictable because the technology is so growing so fast now.
Yeah. So the unpredictable is not just technology. When a lot of people say AI is always about like, oh, what technology, what software you use, or what's the prompt and everything. The biggest change is actually the mindset, the consumer mindset. Just like mobile phone, right? Last time we found a mobile phone. Okay. People's behavior is different. Okay. You can notice that right now in Malaysian street, right? People are more calm already. They are not so tense and horn all the time. During traffic jam, they just enjoy it. Maybe it's because they are watching something on their phone, so it calms them down. I don't know. Right? So the behavior change, the human behavior change rather than like technology is just a driver. Yeah, the biggest shift is actually the human
human behavior.
Yeah, the behavior, human being behavior.
Right. And this is something we have to observe over how people change their behavior. And I guess it's part of every business needs to understand your customer very deeply, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we are in wellness industry. We are always looking at the perspective of wellness. Yeah.
So back to like, let's say you talk about when you had the boom and then suddenly you slow down, then you have to manage your investors and things like that. How do you balance this, or like the need to scale and grow and also the need to build a sustainable business? How do you balance these two decisions?
Okay, so I'm coming from a tech background. Okay, so mathematics does not lie. Okay, and mathematics always works. Okay, and if when the mathematics does not, no, the mathematics equation is break, then there's no way to grow. Okay, until we found the next mathematic. Okay, so just need to be very confidently and persistently tell investor, this is what we are facing right now, and don't worry, we are finding for the next mathematic to come. So it always work that way. Yeah. But got a lot of investor they'll say like, no, you should hustle your way, just make it work, just I don't care, you just hustle your way and make it work. So it does not work that way. Okay, because if you hustle, right, then you need a lot of capital to pump in, and it's not, it's counterproductive. Yeah, no, it's like you want to up until this level can because the cost of acquisition a customer is already that high. So you need to pay 4 times what you previously paid. So you can still acquire, but it's not efficient. It's the ROI will never be there. So
The formula is always correct, lah, right? Yes, you use the term mathematics, right? So if I can't imagine what you sort of like went through. So because earlier years you said Facebook was a big source of your growth. So when we are running like a business, I mean, just for the audience who are trying to imagine what this is like, right? So when you're running a business, if you're very analytical about the business, you can break down all the different parts of it. And then if you're very sharp, you can find like the right button, the growth, the lever, right? Like if I press this button a lot, the business will grow, right? But this actually means that you are able to see your whole business like a mathematical formula.
Yeah, nowadays, managing anything. That day I saw a movie called Moneyball. Okay, even in baseball, is mathematics. It's all about statistics and mathematics. People laugh at it like, it's and everything, but then it really works. At the end of the day, it's really everything is all about mathematics.
Yes,
And formulas.
and having a very deep understanding of your business. You can break it down into a formula, right? And then hey, actually, right, if this thing we spend more time or we put more money in this, the business will grow. This is the point to press.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and what you're saying right now is because of I guess a lot of change that's going on in the world, this formula is unclear.
No. We actually found the next formula already, which is scale our retail outlet. Yeah. That's why we are scaling like 4-5 outlets a year.
I see. So your mathematics is showing you now that this is the way to grow.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so interesting.
We actually really need to go to the board and convince them like, we found the mathematics already, and for the next few years we're gonna go all in for retail. Then they saw the mathematics, they agree. Then only we can get all the board to approve. Yeah.
That is so interesting. And who comes up with all this? Is it you? Are you driving this? Because not everyone looks at a business this way. Is it your style? Are you the one that come up with all these formulas, and are you the one staring at it?
Yeah, because I'm a programmer lah. I'm a programmer. Yeah. Back then we try a lot of things like vending machine. We try a lot of things, and this is the reading format.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That is so interesting. Can you talk me through like the leadership and the culture of the company a little bit? How was your philosophy to running the people side of the business?
Okay, so our culture is actually very special. Okay, we don't have like big values. As an employee, you should have this value, that value. We actually embrace everyone. Okay, and the most important thing is we feel that the founders need to live the culture. Okay, so it's like a family, right? So the mom and dad will say like, oh, you should be like that, like that, like that. But then the mom and dad is not acting that way. Then the kids also will follow what the mom and dad do, right? Instead of like, you must do this and that way, you leave it. Okay, just leave it, and everyone will eventually follow. There's in an organization, the founder is like the mom and dad. Yeah.
Right. So your philosophy to driving culture is you just behave lah in the culture that you want,
Yes,
and
correct.
then people will start to live that culture.
Yeah. So there's no right culture or wrong culture. We actually come to the understanding that every culture is unique. Okay. So as long as we attract those talent that likes this kind of culture, then it's good enough. There's no like, oh, for a good company, it must be like that, it must be like this. It's sort of like conformity. We are more like, okay, this is our culture. Like if the chemistry is correct, you like this culture, then come and join us. Yeah. It's just as simple as that.
No, I really agree with this. In fact, I mean, highly we focus on helping companies use their unique culture to attract their right talent. And I remember when early years, when we were still very young, I we had like the young sales team, and then there's one salesperson that didn't want to help this one company hire people. Is that I want to decline them as a client, and I still remember I have a conversation. I said, why you don't want to help this company decline, and then it's because they didn't agree with some of the, let's say, the policies of the company and stuff. But actually it wasn't I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't very bad. It wasn't like a bad policy, just different lah. Different from, let's say, how highly behave, and I sort of spoke to that salesperson. I said, oh, but you can't think this way, even though let's say you don't want to work there. It's okay, right? I mean, that's why, let's say, you work in highly, because let's say we are different, but there are people working there, right?
Yep.
And they are happy, right? So like, you cannot base on your own, the way you look, right? Decide this is not good, this is good or not good, because someone else will like that place. Someone else maybe won't like highly also, like
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your do you have your own philosophies what it means to be a good entrepreneur?
For me, instead of like okay, so for a good entrepreneur, I think focus more on contribution, okay, and creation. Okay, means instead of like focusing on money, okay, you focus on creating something, creating ecosystem, or creating a system or a product, okay, that can contribute, okay, contribute to the world, and the bigger contribution to the world is the bigger the company is. Okay, so instead of like fully focus on money, because if you focus on money, then there's just one to be, like okay, I earn enough, then that's it, right? We always focus more on contribution rather than focus on just purely money.
Right. And for yourself personally, obviously you, in your previous company, you were very burnt out and all that. Like, how do you make sure that as you're building the current one, you don't repeat the same thing, that you don't burn out? Is there a way that you try to manage this?
Okay, so previously we are pretty we are pretty green, okay, and back then before COVID, the culture is very toxic. It's like, okay, you hit KPI. If you don't hit KPI for 3 times, then you're out. Okay, so there's no question about it because everyone is replaceable. Okay, so post COVID, we saw a very big shift. Okay, in terms of thinking and got a lot of people wake up to like okay, gaslighting is bad. What is toxic workplace like. Okay, we also adopt it in a very we follow the trend. We follow the trend. Uh, we feel that following the trend is actually very important. Okay, so if the trend is ESG, then it's ESG. Okay, now Trump decided not to focus on ESG. Oh, then to be competitive, then don't focus on ESG. So it's always adapting to the trend of right now.
As in like watch how the market is behaving like that. Is that what you mean by like the trend?
Yes.
Right. Like well, like you sort of adapt to how the market is behaving. Even the talent market, like what people want, when people want change, then you try to change to serve what they want lah.
Yep. So see the team now like that. Like this year the team is very AI driven. Okay. More on efficiency. Yeah. We ask everyone we make the conversation is all about AI. Have you asked AI? Is this what AI suggests to you? Can you ask AI to instead of like forcing them to use AI, we ask this kind of questions. No?
I see.
Yeah.
So,
To like reinforcing that AI is actually very important. Yeah.
I see. So comes back to culture, right? So right now you're trying to build like a AI literate or augmented team. You want your team to use the AI. So you do it by just like you keep asking this kind of question.
Yeah.
What did the AI say? Something like that.
Yeah, correct. So they were like, I did not ask. No, why don't you ask for a second opinion? Those kind of things like very subtle instead of like, this is what you should do. Yeah.
I see. Right. So you kind of guide people into that behavior.
Yeah.
Right. Without making people feel like they're forced to do something like that.
Yes. Because our culture is always about choice. If they don't want to use it, then they just say, I don't trust AI. I don't want to use it. Then it's fine.
Right.
So it's not like, no, you must use. If you frankly say no, I hate AI, and I don't want to use, then it's fine. It's a choice.
Right. Okay. And so if you were to like three more questions. So
Yeah.
So first one is if you were to meet yourself again when you were 18 years old, and considering where you are now, like what advice would you give the 18-year-old Edwin?
Okay, so this is a very good question. No, got a lot of people like, okay, if I go back to 18 years old and I just give that 18 years old version of me this advice, then by 20 or by 30, then I'll become billionaire. I feel it is no I actually love the journey. Okay, it's like getting a 10 years old genius to skip all the secondary school or primary school to go college and to get a PhD by age of 11. I feel that person skips a lot, skips too much. I actually don't like to skip. Okay, I prefer to experience my 20 where I drive a car that breaks down oftenly and experience poor. Okay, in my 30s, experience get it all, I lose it all, and in my 40, I experience T20. I'm blessed to be in T20, but then not rich enough for jet and everything, private jet and everything. So it's fine. So it's like every age I get to experience a lot of different mode, and it's actually very fun.
I see.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's
actually,
not like jump.
I understand, right? So even if you meet a younger person, you think this person should just go through whatever it is that you did.
Yeah. Just enjoy the journey. Don't skip.
Don't skip. Right. Don't skip. So learn it yourself as you go. Right.
It's really really fun.
Right. I love how you keep using the word fun. So it does sound like you had a lot of fun in this whole journey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right.
It's actually a career, no? I got a lot of people like, I want to become a billionaire. I want to become a billionaire, but actually, entrepreneurship is a journey, no? No, it is a progressing. No, you upgrade from one company to another. Maybe in the process you sell the company, then you create another one, or you join someone else. So it's actually just a journey. It's a career journey.
Right. Okay. And assuming one day, let's say you build all your businesses and let's say you're going to retire lah. Imagine this lah. I'm not sure if you ever retire, but let's say you do. How would you like people to describe you as an entrepreneur?
Okay, instead of that question, right? I answer it in a way where when I pass away, okay, and what will the people say when they come to my wake? Okay, so that one is more interesting, right? For me, I feel very very happy if someone comes and tell me that I actually really changed their life. Yeah. So that's like the happiest moment ever. Okay. And I do get a few of that. No. And I do give people advices as well. No. Example. There's a friend who no got a bit of struggle with girlfriend and everything, where all the family is not approving the girlfriend and everything, but eventually at the end of the day got married. No, it's like, wow, that the happiest moment ever for.
Like you help them through the decision and the issue and all that.
No, it's not help them through. It's just like I supported him, yeah, to follow his heart instead of like, yeah. So it meant a lot for me. That's the things that always keep me going. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, change someone's life. Yeah.
Right. And last question. So what's the future for Signature Market? What's next? Apart from, obviously you mentioned you're gonna open up a lot of these retail stores. Maybe you can talk a bit about that, or maybe beyond that also. Okay, what else after that?
Okay, so for Signature Market, we are actually a grocery store. Okay, but right now, most of our format is only 1,000 to 1,004. Okay, so it's not a grocery yet. Okay, but eventually we will be a full-fledged grocery, just like Trader Joe in US. Okay, and for us, we are always the entry point to wellness. Okay, because our everything is our own brand. So our product is all very affordable. So compared to the real wellness grocer. Yeah, that's our way forward. Yeah.
Right. And so yeah, actually I've not personally seen a lot of this your retail stores. Where is it? Where are your main retail stores right now? As in, it's like a grocery store as you actually sell your products there.
Yeah. So right now we have like 800 products.
Right.
Everything is own brand.
Okay.
So we just opened in the Gardens Speed Valley. Yeah. So that's our latest outlet.
Where is it in the Gardens Valley?
Just beside Din Tai Fung.
Oh, like the workaround there. Okay. I'll check it out. Where else? Where are the others? Where are your main stores? How many? You say you're 8, is it?
We currently have 9.
9. Okay.
9, yeah. So we have 2 in Penang, we have 1 in Johor, we are opening 1 in Kuching, and the rest is in Selangor in KL.
I see. So I have a follow-up question. I'm so curious now. Because your retail store, the setup is very far from KL. I mean, you're based in KL. Right. But wouldn't it sometimes be much more difficult to manage when physically they're so far away from you? Or what made you decide to like set up in like East Malaysia, like Penang, Johor, so far from KL because your HQ is in KL, right?
Yeah, so for us, we are very data driven. Okay, Bayang Lepas Penang is our number one postcode. Okay, so it's very surprising. It's our number one postcode. So definitely we need to have an outlet in Penang. I have an amazing team. I just ask them to do, then they will do it.
Oh, wow. So amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, because you know where your customers are roughly at, right? So you know where you can sell like a physical store.
Yeah, so got a lot of people thought like, healthy must be Bangsai, must be Taman Sarahai. Not really. Yeah. Our big postcode is like Kajang, Sri Kembangan, Puchong. So it's always the second tier urban population.
Right.
Young family.
Young families and all that. Oh, that is so interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So it comes back to mathematics, lah. Everything is data driven.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. You don't have to guess. You just look at the map. You look at the data.
Yep.
Right. Thank you, Edwin, for coming in and sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, and I look forward to visiting some of your retail stores. I'm a big fan of your products. I buy them too. So I haven't seen the retail stores yet. I'm gonna check them out soon.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
awesome. Thank you very much. All right, thanks for hanging out with us and getting to the end of the episode. If you like this, follow us or hit the subscribe button. It will help us bring on more amazing guests and makes the whole show better for you. So thanks again and see you in the next one.